270 EHA 19.
This is just an update and review of the EasyAcc External Battery case and accessories. Okay, so if you would like to see the review of this battery, you can check out my other video. There will be a link in the description of that. However, this battery I've had for more than 5 months. And the last video that I put on YouTube was on Monday, April 6, 2015. You can check out that video if you like to. This is just a review of the battery and what my thoughts are of this battery for more than 5 months that I've had it. Alright, so I'm sure everyone's opinion will be different, but these are just my thoughts on this battery. Okay, so first off, let's just see the charge on this battery. I just charged it this summer, so let's see how much of a charge this thing still has. Okay, so all 4 indicators, as you can see right over here, are lit, so it's got a full charge on it. So that's awesome. So this thing is ready for another trip, because on the previous video that I posted on this, I had to go on a trip the following day after I did that video. So on April 7th, I just went on to a trip. So this thing is ready to go to another trip. So that's awesome. Okay, let's talk about the accessories. On the front, the very front of you, you will see the following accessories. Now, we're going to start from the middle, then we're going to work our way to the right. Now, on the front, in the middle, you'll notice that there is a 8.5-inch USB cable. Behind it is a 24-inch USB cable, and behind that is the user manual on how to use the battery. Then on the right, you'll see the case that holds everything inside it. And of course, you can see that on the other video that I posted. All right, so how is this product? Well, I give this product at least I can give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Why a 4 out of 5 stars? Because the product does what it does, and we'll talk about that right now. Right over here, you see 3 rechargeable items that are common, and you can recharge them as much as you need, because these items are useful in our modern day society. So anyways, these are my items that you see right over here. On the upper left, you see a Motorola Sliver cell phone. On the lower left, you see a SanDisk Sansa Clip Plus standalone MP3 player. And on the very right, you will see a Dell Venue 8 3038 Android tablet. This battery, when it comes to the Motorola Sliver phone, it can charge that phone 3 times. Regarding the SanDisk Sansa Clip Plus MP3 player, it can charge that 3 times. And on the Dell Venue 8 tablet, it can charge that up to 2.5 times per single charge of the battery. That's what I've noticed what the battery can do. So that's a plus right there, because if you take this battery on a trip that you know that there's hardly any power outlets, this thing can do the trick. And it just did it for me for the past few months, and this is why I'm able to do a review, because of what I've noticed of this battery. However, here are the cons of this battery. The cons of this battery: this thing takes more than 11 hours to charge this thing. So if you plan to charge this battery, make sure that you're in an area where there's enough power outlets so that you can be able to charge up your devices, and just reserve an outlet to charge up this battery, because you're going to have to do it at a time where you're not using this battery and where times are less and less of use with this battery. So that's what I had to do. I had to bring this thing home, and once I brought it home, I had to charge this thing overnight and partially while I was at work. And by the time I came from work, this thing charged up. And yes, I had to do it a second time as well, and this was during the weekends. And I timed it from when I initially started to charge the battery until the end. So yes, this thing takes 11 hours to charge this thing. So you just have to be aware that when you charge it up, you just have to you just have to find a time where you're not using this battery. Make sure that, you know, there's nothing on the agenda for this battery whatsoever. So that right there is a big con, because charging this thing is going to take up a lot. So let's say if I was to plan to go on a trip in a few days, I'd have to start charging this thing now. So by the time I am going to the trip, this thing will be already charged. This is 270 EHA 19, simply saying, have a great day.